It is a holiday weekend or what have you, so we have to give room for that on Monday. The post office, the banks, is a federal holiday and all will be closed. So there's nothing we can do about that. But when I tell you it will be waiting and reserved for Tuesday morning to hit the door so that you can get it, we're going to have it ready and ready to go. Power-packed information. When this shows up at your door, I hope lightning and thundering isn't surrounding it because it's so powerful, it makes an introduction of its own, okay? So call the number now, 212-316-2177, and get your cosmic economics today. Prophetess Kelley made a wonderful, wonderful point. If this is only one lesson out of the package, can you imagine how this is going to change your life, how this is going to metamorphosize your whole situation? Recession? What recession? There's no recession. We're reaping in a recession. We're buying up America in a recession. Jesus. Houses and lands are ours in a recession. Come on. We live by the principles that are being taught through cosmic economics. And I'm excited about it, and I wish you would get excited too. Prophet Thompson is sitting over there with those 5 keys for us. He's waiting on the phone to ring. You 5 individuals, be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You sow the seed tonight, your pots won't go empty. Call now with your $12.97. Call now with your $4.97. Call now and start your pledge. This is emergency. This is of urgency. I feel the sense of urgency on your life right now. Until 2018, you can't keep living like you're living. You can't keep going through what you're going through. Change. If you don't change it, it's not going to change because you're the God that can change it. There's no devil doing anything to you. You pick up the phone right now and call 212-316-2177 and you say, you know what? I put forth a conscious effort to extend my faith to change my situation. Today, right now, I'm making a change. Call it again, 212-316-2177. Prophetess Kelley.
Amen, amen. You heard the prophetess. You know exactly what to do. So go ahead and continue reading, Prophetess Dawn.
Yes, so when you doubt the truth of your divine status, you grant power to your enemies.
Hold on, hold on. Now, we can't stop after every sentence. We got to get to the worksheet. We're gonna work it out. Hold on. Read that again and take your time with that.
Yes, so when you doubt the truth of your divine status, you grant power to your enemies.
When you doubt the truth of who you are, that I am God, you've already given power to the enemy inside of you. Amen. When you refuse, continue to go on.
When you refuse to pay attention to that devil in your mind, you strip it of its power. It's time to take back your power.
Amen. The only power that devil has, if you have one still, which I hope you don't, is the power you give it. Amen. So stop giving away your power. God's given it unto you to use. Amen. So now it's on you. The onus is on you.
On you.
Nobody else. So we're free now because we got our power back.
Right.
We know there's no devil on the inside of us. We know that we're not giving attention over to anything on the outside of us. We know it's all an inside job. And so we're going to move forward. So let's move to the exercise. Now, here's what you're going to do. Get your piece of paper because you're going to begin to do this. Go ahead and start reading for us, Prophetess, on how we're going to do this exercise tonight.
Yes. How to do the exercise? Write down the enemies that are lurking in your mind to try to steal your pearl of great price. What doubts are you harboring that threaten the truth that I am God? Once you have written them down, write down the corresponding beliefs that you can affirm for yourselves that will deny those enemies and give you back the power.
So now you're going to begin to identify the enemy.
Come on.
Whatever they are, whatever these thoughts that are preventing you from moving forward in the power that I am God. You're going to write down on your piece of paper, wherever you are, just write down, what doubts are you harboring in your mind that threaten your truth that I am God?
So I have to be real with myself?
Oh, that's what this is all about. You've got to be true to you. Amen. You don't have to share this with anybody. The truth will make you free.
Come on.
So we're freeing you to be you,
Amen.
God. Amen. So take your power back. What enemies are you harboring in your mind? What doubtful or self-defeating thoughts do you find yourself thinking that threaten your pearl of great price? What thoughts are? So let's give an example here. The example is, I sometimes doubt that I have the discipline to get in shape and stay healthy. Now, see, that's an enemy. Amen. That's an example of something that you're harboring in your mind that's causing you from getting to that pearl of great price, that's threatening you. And you have several, you may have several other thoughts that you want to write down. Whatever those thoughts are, you go ahead and write them down. And again, be true to you. Nobody's reading this but you. This is between you and you. Amen. And you write that down. Now, once you have identified those areas that are enemies within your own mind that cause you from moving forward in the truth of you, in the fact that I am God, the truth that I am God, now you're going to have to do something with that. You can't let them stay out there like that. Because if you let them stay out there, they'll plague you in the same way they have. Now you've got to do something to turn it around. So here we go. This is what you'll do now. What new thoughts can you affirm that will counter the enemy's thoughts in your mind? So if the thought was, as in the example is, I sometimes doubt that I have the discipline to get in shape and stay healthy, then my new thought will have to be the total contrary of that. And so I can stay focused and maintain my discipline. I am already fit and healthy. And I love this because when you make your affirmation, you've got to make it in the now. Don't make it in, I will do this in the future. Don't make it in someday. No, make it in the now. You know why? Because there's only the now. Whenever you get to the point where you actually go ahead and fulfill this, it'll be now then. It won't be later. There's no later. There's no past. It's only the now. And so I love the way this is even stated. I can stay focused and maintain my discipline. I am already fit. I'm not waiting to get fit.
Come on.
That's right.
You see, everything begins in the mind. If it doesn't begin in the mind, it doesn't exist.
That's right.
Everything that's on the outside of you was first a thought in the mind. And then it became a manifestation. So already in my mind, I am fit and I am healthy.
Yes.
That's your affirmation.
Come on.
Now, what will you affirm tonight?
Come on.
It could be anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Anything.
First, identify the thought, the negative thought. Be real, whatever that is. You be real with it. And then go ahead and begin to write down the counteracting positive thought.
That's good.
And you're going to begin to see that, you know what, wait, this is true. It's going to ring true. It's going to feel true. You're going to feel so liberated as you begin to speak the truth to yourself. You're going to realize who you really are. Yeah. Amen. You're going to start that tonight.
That's good.
Amen.
I like that. I like that.
Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah.
Would you like to share one? Do we want to do one here? Anybody
Yes,
want to do a harboring thought? Maybe.
Yeah.
Now, let me check in the chat room. Hold on, because maybe you'd like to share one. And so if you'd like to share what you wrote down, you can do that. And maybe some of you may be stuck. Maybe you know what the harboring thought is, but you may not know how to go ahead and turn it. So maybe you might need some help in the chat room. So go ahead, and if you care to share, go ahead in the chat room, and then we'll kind of share here. Prophetess Angel. Okay, here we go. We're taking our power back. And you know what? Everybody's got an area. Nobody's exempt from an area. Let's start there, okay? Nobody's exempt from an area. If we were exempt from an area, if we didn't have an area, we probably wouldn't be here now. We're all perfecting. We are perfecting. We're not perfect, but we are being perfected. And so we're clearing out some of these things in our mind. So what enemies are you harboring in your mind? What doubtful or self-defeating thought do you find yourself thinking that threatens your pearl of great price? Prophetess Angel, would you like to share?
Yeah, I don't mind sharing. You all know that I am sitting for the New York bar exam. So one of my thoughts, or a thought that had crossed my mind, was I sometimes doubt that I have the intellect or the ability to pass the New York bar exam because it's one of the toughest exams in the country to take. And my counter thought that I put down for that was, I am disciplined to study and stay focused to maintain my discipline to pass the New York bar. I am barred in